Hey friends, how are you? We are here to count up our sinking fund totals for the month of June. Today is Monday, June 30th. I cannot believe it is literally almost July. It is crazy to me. And so since it's the last day of the month, let's go ahead and count everything up and see what kind of progress we made in the sinking funds in the month of June. First of all, look at these nails, you guys. I mean, how pretty are they? I tried press-ons for the first time ever in my life. I don't like my nails this long. These are long for me. They're so pretty though, right? So let's see, yesterday was Sunday. I put them on yesterday afternoon. One already popped off last night. I glued it back on. That was this one. And then just a little while ago, this one popped off and I glued it back on. So I'm thinking I may file these down to try to make them a little shorter. I think short might be okay. They're long and it's hard for what I do, like around the house with cleaning, with the kids, giving baths, everything like that. I think the long just aren't gonna work for me. But yeah, I just want to show you these. How pretty! The brand is Glamnetic. My friend actually gave me these. She loves their press-ons, and so I wanted to really try them out before I buy some of my own, and I just love them. Okay, that's enough about my nails because yeah, I'm sure you don't care. Okay, before we, well, I guess in the midst of us counting everything up, I do have 3 finished challenges to stuff, so we're gonna do that when we count everything up, but let's open the planner and get going. So this is my bright undated budget planner. The spiral bound version is available in my Etsy shop. I have 1 more of these left. I know I tell you guys this every time, but I always have people asking. So this spiral bound version can be found in my Etsy shop. The non-spiral, meaning the regular like paperback book, is found on Amazon. It's linked below in my description box. If you don't like this like colorful tie-dye, I also have other planners, other budget planners, and I also have savings challenge books linked there as well. So you can feel free to check those out if you would like. And we're using the sinking funds page, which is one of the last pages of the month here. And I already went ahead and transferred all my totals. So my starting balance for the month of June was my ending balance for the month of May. I hope that makes sense. So at the end of May, this is what I had. Okay? And then now we're going to count up what I have now at the end of June, and we're going to figure out the difference. So this is June 2025. This is an undated planner, so you know, you have your option here to select the dates and everything like that. And at the end of May, beginning of June, our balance in our sinking funds was $3,311. Pretty good. All right, so let's get going. We're gonna stuff the finished challenges. Actually, let's put this on this side since I'm right-handed. And okay. So I think what I'm gonna do actually is I'm just gonna count everything up, and then as I get to one that I have finished, I'll add that money in and count it up that way instead of kind of going back and forth in the binders. And hopefully I just don't forget to add in the finished challenges. Okay. Another thing about these nails, you guys, like I said, I'm not used to long nails whatsoever. So certain things I have had to kind of adjust the way I do them. So hopefully I won't have any issues today, but we'll see. All right, so Amazon Prime, we started with 120. We now have 50, 1, 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 145. So that's plus 25. Let me know how you are. Like I said, it is Monday. You'll see this video tomorrow on Tuesday. So I hope you're having a great start to your week. Okay, beauty. We started with 145. We now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 45, 55. So 155. I did just add that $10 in there last paycheck. so that is good. Vacation, we had $579. I haven't been adding to this, so I think it's the same. 550, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Perfect. So no change there in vacation. Okay, subscriptions, we had 100. We still have 100 in there, so no change. Emergency. Okay, so this is one that I have a finished challenge for. I did my little monthly challenge of stuffing a little bit extra, and emergency was the category that I chose for the month of June. So we're adding an additional $25 in here, and it's not a ton, but guess what? Every little bit counts. So let me add this on my tracker. I'm going to put the money in, and then we're gonna give it a count up. Okay, so I added the money in. I also went ahead and colored in $25 on my little tracker here. So let's see where we're at now with our emergency fund. So we have 2, 400, 450, 470, 80, 90, 95, 500, 1, 2, 3. So 503. And we did have 478, so that's plus 25. Perfect. Okay, next, let's see, medical. That is another one where I have a finished challenge to stuff. I haven't updated you guys. Let's see. This was a challenge that I finished from Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets. I'm pretty sure it's 120, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. 120. I'm going to write that on the back of here and then pop this into my finished challenge envelope so I could count it up at the end of the year. Sorry, let me take my watch off because it's dinging like crazy. So I haven't updated you guys. I was recently diagnosed with psoriasis. So I have had dermatitis on my scalp for probably a good 6-7 years now, and they told me it was seborrheic, or I'm not sure how you say that word, seborrheic dermatitis. I have been going to the dermatologist because I also have rosacea, so I've been being treated for that, and then I decided to ask about it again because it's kind of been bothering me. It's all around my scalp and my ears, and my scalp gets so itchy all the time. And so I wanted to ask just to have her check it out and everything, and she actually took a biopsy and said it's psoriasis. So I'm going to be going on a new medication. It's actually an injectable medication. And I had to get some blood work just to make sure everything was good with that. And it came back good. Now I'm just waiting for the doctor's office to kind of call me, tell me what my coverage is for it, and actually get it and start it. I'm anxious to start it to try to kind of get this cleared up a little bit. So I don't know how much the medicine is going to be. I'm hoping it's not going to be a ton. But, you know, all that to say, this medical fund money is really important. So, all right, so let's see. We had 189 here in medical. We now have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. $230, which I can definitely use. So is that 159 that we added? 230 minus 189. $41. Why did I get 159? Where did that come from? I think I was subtracting that wrong. Okay, plus 41. Wow. I'm glad I checked that on the calculator because that would have severely skewed my total. So we added 41 bucks in there. Not too bad. Okay, so that's medical. And then last but not least in this binder, taxes. Let's see, we had $639, but I did pay my quarterly taxes, so we now have $2041. So that's obviously going to be a big decrease. So $639 minus 41 minus $598. Ouch. Okay. Let's move on to the next binder. What's new with you guys? Tell me what's been going on. Alrighty, so Penelope, we had $366 here in her fund. We now have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 15, 21. 321, so I did spend a little bit there. I took her to the groomers. She needs to be groomed. She's a Pomeranian. So I take her about every 8 weeks to the groomer. She gets her hair cut, a bath, and all the things. She won't let me do any of that at home, and it's just obviously much easier to have a professional do it. So 366 minus 321, so minus 45. Car maintenance, we had $199. I don't think I added anything in here. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still $199, and I still need to add a random dollar in here at some point. I'm always too stingy to take even one little dollar from my savings challenge stuffing, but maybe this time is the time. I think we probably should do that, right? Okay, holidays, we had 50, I think we still do, 20, 40, 45, and 50. So that's good there. No change. Groceries, let's see, we had 90. You could see that is empty. We now have 0, so minus 90. Birthdays, I did spend a lot of this. I had $239. And we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. I used a bunch of this money for Father's Day. I could have taken Father's Day out of holidays or this. This is like for birthdays and gifting. We went to an amusement park and we had a great time. It was a great day, but I did take that money out of here. Okay, and then last but not least is kids, and that's the last finished savings challenge I have to stuff here. $85 is what this should be. This was from Wren and Champagne, the birds and the bees. 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, $85. So let me go ahead and add that on the tracker really quick. Okay, let's add it in and see where we're at. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, and 2. So 172, 172. And because I can't add, I'm just going to do that on the calculator. Okay. 172 minus 117. So we added 55 in there. Perfect. You guys, the kids are done with t-ball now. Their last game was not this past Saturday, the Saturday before. We still did not get their pictures back. We actually, not even back, we didn't even get the link to order them yet. I am so annoyed. First of all, they had us come out. They scheduled the t-ball pictures on Memorial Day weekend. So we had to leave a family party to go to this to get the t-ball pictures taken, and they haven't even edited them yet and sent us the link to order. It is bananas, and I am so annoyed over it. And I was so looking forward to seeing these pictures because this is the first time Ivy and Rowan are both playing, so they did a sibling picture. And oh my god, it looks like it's going to be the cutest thing. And yeah, I have no idea what it looks like yet because it's not ready. Okay, so this is my finished challenge envelope. I'm going to pop these in here so that I can add those up at the end of the year, which is rapidly approaching. But let's go ahead and add everything up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ending balance here and I'm going to add that up and see where we're at. Okay, so we're at $25.95. Not too big of a surprise that I went down considering I spent a bunch of money from birthdays and taxes. I pretty much fully drained. So that's still not too bad. So if we take $25.95 minus $33.11, we ended up taking $716 out of our sinking funds this month. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and total up this difference column, and it should add up to negative 716. So a BRB. Bing, bang, boom, bam, bomb. Minus 716. We can use a calculator over here sometimes. Yay! All right, my friends. So not too bad. I'm happy with it. As I said, we had some big negatives, but that is to be expected, especially when these sinking funds are here to be spent. I plan to save money for things that I know are going to come up and things that I know I'm going to need money for. And that's exactly what this money was used for. That is it for this one, my friends. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I am so grateful that you're here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Where are you at with your sinking funds this month? Let me know below in the comments and we'll have a little chat. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I'll catch you in the next video.